Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Ashton. I'm coming at you from the dollar yen page. We're gonna treat it as the lion treats the gazelles in the jungle, and really focus on entries here, and opportunities, and holding them as long as possible. If need be, loading in the zone and seeing the overall picture. All right. So right now, this is the weekly time frame. Price just seems to be like in a zone here. More so in the consolidation. And what I use here in my chart, guys, this would be a 200 EMA. That is the institutional exponential moving average. I also use the 36 EMA and then also the 12 EMA. Now, the 200-day moving average EMA, not the SMA, is a moving average that will be able to follow price a little bit more closely. And then also it's an EMA of interest of all the institutional buyers. So the banks, the hedge funds, the large investors, the big accounts with all the volume, they're really glued to this 200 EMA. And it pretty much acts as a supportive resistance, as some of you may know. The other one will be the 36 EMA. For me, and for what I've been learning over the years, is this is the trend following EMA. So price will actually follow this EMA in regards to what's here. And then also the 12 EMA is for the volatility. It'll be able to tell what's volatile in the market, and you guys can make that decision. So what I did here on the weekly time frame, as you guys know, it purely, as you can see, broke the trend line. It broke the downtrend, and kind of entering back into this huge what I may call just a huge consolidation zone in a way of what's going on. But I do kind of see this very big resistance area on the monthly time frame that I can even draw out here, from here, and just draw this all the way down. And as you guys can see, it really looks as though price has broken the monthly EMA, making it smaller. Let me just redefine this here. As you can see, it touches here. I'm going to put these in different colors so you guys can see. I'll do the light blue. And I don't need any outlining of the border, so I'll just do the same blue. So cool. That is blue. Blue. This is the area, of course, here. And then this area right here is the area in which price is broken and retested. So when it came up, usually it would hit this area and fall down, but it came up, it broke through the 200 EMA with pressure, and then also found a high, right? And then retested the trend line and also the EMA and started to climb up a little bit more. So it's telling me the trend is broken and it can go up and find more room. And this is how it looks on the daily time frame. So price came up, went up, retapped again here. In regards to what's going on, let me go ahead and clean up this chart so you guys can know what I'm doing. Price went up, right? It went up from here. And then it found, right, a higher low, and it placed itself above this trend line, this weekly, monthly trend line resistance. This is a very important trend line. This is a zone. So I believe price is now riding along this EMA support, having support, number one, with the EMA. Number two, right, it has the trend line break. This is the daily, right? And then it also has above the 200 EMA, right? And it's also above the 36 EMA. So what I'm expecting is basically a duplicate of what you guys see here, which is a higher high, higher low. And I'll just be connecting these. And I expect price to break above this area. So what I want to do to find an entry is I want to go on a 4-hour time frame. Let's just say I could even connect the EMA. I can connect the wicks here if I want to, but regardless of how it's connected, let's say I just keep it here. What I want to see is this is an area of interest and support that wicked, so that's why price is here. And also the trend line and the EMA is like a combination of support in this area here. For continuation of a bullish perspective on USDJPY, what I want to see is a breakout above this shadow box here on the 4 hour. I want to see a denial of the 200 EMA and a bounce off of the trend line here. And then I want to see the retest here above the EMA 36. So it should look like this over here when it comes above it and retest. And then you can find your buys in this area here as far as what I see. So this is what I kind of see for USDJPY. And yeah, and then my target zones will be the recent highs over here, which would be around 111 at the most, up to this area here as well. So that's a zone of profits. But keep in mind, this is the area of interest as well, as far as if you have multiple entries, you can use this area as one area for take profit, continuing your buy entries. This is what I have currently for USDJPY. If you guys have any suggestions, any thoughts, any tips per se you may have for USDJPY, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely be able to respond to you guys as quickly as I can. And if you guys have any questions about the system I use, how I use it, how long I've been using it, or any general questions, please feel free to reach out and comment. And that's all you're going to see on my channel is USDJPY week after week, and really hunting this pair, and not just challenging myself and focusing on one pair, but you can make a lot of money by focusing your talents on a pair that you can watch the tendencies. And lastly, guys, what I do want to say is, think about it. The market is a breathing machine. It's some beast, right? It's with real people, real hedge funds, real money, real banks, real retail investors, right? So what you see is the bulls with the green and the bears with the red. And what you see is buyers and sellers. You're seeing fear and greed. And what you're actually seeing and witnessing is actual emotions in the market. So I want you guys to be aware of that and know when to capitalize on people's emotions. And when you see huge wicks like this to the bottom, and it's like it's, teasing the sellers to trying to sell more before it takes off. That's really what I look at to really gauge it forward. Because as you look at the chart, you'll see red, 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 and you'll think, oh man, it's gonna fall, it's gonna fall. It's all these weeks to the top. But I just believe that they're pretty much a wick here, a wick here. They're just playing with people's emotions in regards to what's going on. And you can find an entry on lower time frames. So even on the 1 hour, you can even find an entry if price, of course, breaks above this, right, and retest on the 1 hour. You can find a smaller entry as well. There's many ways. I just want to mention that, guys. Just keep that in mind. Do what you have to do. And until next time, thank you.